Top of the morning to you, or top of the evening, Sunday, the 25th, 5/25, 2025, 555. It's a sign. How is everyone? How's the sound? Is that okay? Can you hear everything good? 4:51. Wow. Oh wait. Sorry. Did I say it was 5:20? No, I said the dates. The time is actually 12:52. Shit. So you're 4 hours ahead. Where are you 4 hours ahead? Somewhere across the seas. 10:22 p.m. Shit, where are you, brother? 12:52. Kathy, we're in the same time zone. Brenna said hi. Iceland, baby. Wow. Iceland. Ain't that some shit? What a interesting place. Fjords and shit, nature, isolation from the rest of the crazy world. That's one lucky person. Shit. Get me on that boat. Iceland, baby. From India. Okay, cool. Maybe Rohan will pop in a minute and say hi as well. Well, volcano. Oh shit. Sorry to hear that. See, oh, I just spoke of Rohan. Oh, Rohan. How are you, man? I had no idea you go live. Like I said, I'm not notified of anything. I'm in my own world. But hopefully it went well for you, whatever it is you were doing. Volcano, Phoenix, welcome. There's a lot of people saying hi this morning, or this afternoon, wherever, or this evening. Shit. So we got people from India, from Iceland. There's people in my time zone. Hopefully everyone's feeling okay. So yeah, I'm making something called a hidden gem. Very cool, man. Send me a link later. Yeah, send me a link so I could see it. I've had a lot of shit going on in this whole year, but you know, things are gonna balance out and equalize. So, yeah. So what am I cooking today? I don't know, just this track, which I already kind of got started on. Everything is going well, thank you for asking. Oh, you like this sound? It's a little scratchy. I might want to remove some of that. Quiet day, that's always a blessing, to have a peaceful, quiet day. To hear you guys. I hope everyone's feeling well, feeling blessed, always looking at the positives in the face of negatives, and moving forward with grace and honor and self-respect. Yeah. Because you know, sometimes life, people will try to disrespect you, dishonor you some way, whether consciously or subconsciously. And the only way, you know, that could F up your life is if you let it. So you have to be pretty secure and stable within yourself. So that's what I mean. Yeah, you liked it, Rohan. Did you listen to the final? That was released last night. That was the video last night. It came out. So I did it yesterday, but then I also released the video yesterday. It came out late though, so it didn't get the traction it needed to. But whatever. I don't always care about strategy. Yeah. I just wanted it out last night, and people enjoyed it. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna slowly start cooking something here. Hadoukens! Hadoukens! Extra one for you guys. Why not? Morning, eternal light. I don't know, there was parts of that I didn't like. Parts of that I liked, parts of that I didn't like. Let me try, let me see. Let me see what I liked, what I didn't like. That's the thing about being a human. There's shit you like, and then there's shit you don't like. And then one day, suddenly shit you didn't like, you like. And then shit you like, you don't like. Right? You know what I'm saying, right? Oh, the human world is a trip and a half. My goodness. My conversation with God before coming here. That fucking place again? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. Sign me up. Sign me up. Oh, shit. Oh, well, I'm on a different schedule here, so I'm streaming in the mornings. It doesn't get as many views, but I don't really care. Because if I wasn't going live, I'd be making this right now. You know, this little first part here sounds like the Titanic. Listen. Right here. dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about. It's that one's my old monitor. This one's my new one, and my other my other new one's in storage. Like most of my shit is in storage. Like, anyways, but yeah, that's my oldest Acer monitor. I do miss my studio though, not gonna lie. That's the plan. Not really. It passes quite slow. I feel like I've lived 1,000 lives already in just this one time, so. But that's me. But yeah, I guess I know what you mean. Cool. Yeah, send me the link. That's 3 people from India today. Welcome, you guys. Brother. How are you? I hope the weather is good and everything is blessed over there. Yes. boom. Maybe I should stop making music and just do this. Boom, 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 boom. And then watch everyone just drop off. Imagine I just sat there and just out of the blue and just like boom, 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 boom. Shit. Oh. Sorry, I cracked myself up. Doesn't necessarily mean you'll find it funny, but it is what it is. Boom, boom, boom. All right. It's a floating one. Well, it's called a hidden gem, so. Yeah, I removed a few notes here and there, but I like that. So far, so good. It's 1:09, 1 p.m. Yep. Yes, I am. My second cup, bitches. Yeah, but I got like the oat creamer, just cashew creamer, water and cashew. But it does a good job of, no additives, nothing like that, and no sugar. Good coffee too. I got it from my favorite coffee place. They roasted themselves, and so it's good coffee. Recently roasted. Delish. It's okay, the relaxing music counterbalances the coffee, the hyperactivity of the coffee, don't worry. What's everyone doing this Sunday? Just chilling? Justin. I'm just a student, but I'll accept a compliment. Thank you. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Well, I mentioned it's 1:12 p.m. right now. I just like the sparkly stuff. I'm getting rid of the other sounds from here. Well, get some shade or something. I don't know how people live in those hot areas like Utah, Arizona. Shit, it's crazy. I could only imagine. I can't, like right now it's nice and chilly out. Although tomorrow we're getting at least 20 degrees. That's Celsius, by the way. And then I think it's going to be 20, 25, 22, like for a full 7, 8 days. Kathy in Florida. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm not a big fan of weather above 25. It just gets too hot and it's not fun. Cold is always better for me because you could always put on a layer, but when it comes to the heat, you cannot really remove extra layers. You start sweating, that's why. You start sweating. When you can't remove any extra layers, it just starts to unlayer itself through moisture. Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, of course, that's what the AC is for sure. Uh-oh, Spiky, you better be quiet or I'm bringing you in the house. Guys, excuse me. Let me play the music for you. I'm going to go talk to my mischievous dog. He's not mischievous, but he's starting beefs out there with people. Not beefs, but like guarding or something. Spike. Spike. Get inside the house. That's it. You're done. You're done for, boy. Here, come here. There's no more of that. Come here. Wait. Come here. Oh shit, the music's not even playing. Whoopsie. Oh, sorry guys, I thought the music was left playing. I guess it wasn't. Anyways. Now he'll be calm. What's going on? Oh. I could do cold. I like the cold. It wakes you up. Anti-inflammatory. Thank you, Justin. That's so kind of you. You know, many people are impressed with what I do, but they won't say shit like that. Because, you know, deep down they're either envious or jealous or something like that, you know? People suffer from a lot of issues. Even people that admire you on a subconscious level could be jealous, and it's whack. The world is full of sickness. So thank you for that. Spike's okay. He was just talking to a person walking by. That's always a good way to be, for sure. I agree. that is also why you will be targeted for that attitude. So as long as you don't let people change who you are and make you believe something you're not, you'll be all right. It's great. Yeah, no, you're right. I forget that all those areas get cold as shit at night and through the winter months. So yeah, don't mind me, Phoenix. It's not like I've been all across the west over there. Yeah. You know, sometimes you'll get pushed. That's a long discussion, which I don't feel like getting into today. I want to keep the vibes relaxing and nice, but I appreciate your comment earlier. It's very nice. You are West, though. What are you talking about? Would it? Yeah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Ooh, Montana. That sounds nice. Where is that? Underneath Alberta or where? Underneath? Somewhere south of the border. Yeah, no, you too, Justin. Thank you so much. Because that would turn into a whole topic, maybe one day I'll do like podcasts and shit. Maybe. Or something where we could discuss all sorts of things. But right now I'm keeping it strictly on Royal Mary Lee. Welcome back. Who are you asking, Luke? Me? What do you mean? I've done a lot of things in my life. Right now, this is what I do. Did you not know that, or you just randomly popped in, or what? Yeah? Well, I've been working on this for 20 years, so while doing other things in my life. So it's not like I woke up one day and voila! Thanks for asking. Yeah, I've done a lot of other things as well, so people wouldn't believe. Okay, so these two I like. I'm gonna try to find something else now. That's so good to hear. I'm so happy. That's why I've dedicated myself for many, many, many years to leave something special for people. And I intend to do that. So it's only gonna get better. And that's really the biggest reward, is knowing that it's useful in that way to people. I've had a lot of people in my personal life make me feel like I'm unuseful, but that's not true. So I've learned that I could be much more useful to the world in general, and I don't have to be that useful to people in person, which has been rewarding for me as well, because I have, I reach a lot of people in a positive way, and that's very rewarding for me, yes, on a soul level. So good to hear. Yeah, sometimes you need to let go. Like there'll be people that'll come in and be like, oh, this stuff lowers your mind and puts you in a low state, and it's like part of making. Sometimes you need to let go of the thoughts. Overthinking is a thing. Overstress is a thing. Letting go sometimes in moderation, like once a day in meditation, that's fucking positive. So those people, yeah, they're misinformed. You know what I mean? So they're misinformed and they're just haters, thinking that they know things better than everybody else. So yeah, so sometimes people need to relax, and sound has always been one of those ways to do that. Not just relax, but reset the energy. Go deep within, find out what's going on inside. Thanks, Jack. Well, I do my best. I have my own things to deal with in my personal life, but for the most part, I do my best to be, more or less available and helpful without impeding on people's privacy and without my privacy being impeded on as well. So, all right, where am I? Okay, I'm here. Well, explore and ask God for permission. And people don't know that. Some people are just not granted no access like that. But some people are. It's not just press play and every single night, every single time you're gonna have the most outworldly spiritual experience. It doesn't work like that. That's not reality. And a lot of it depends on people's personal variables, their path, how they were born, maybe even how many lives they've had before, so many things, how they treat their body, how they treat their mind, how they treat the world, what kind of heart they have, all sorts of things matter. So it's not just a trick anyone could, but it should also occur naturally. And then sometimes when it does, people get very scared and they misunderstand it, and yeah, it is what it is. I won't go deeper into that right now. Well, nothing really happens on its own, but yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, well, life has unexpected events and things. I don't think you expected to be born either. Shit! Where am I? On this sucker. And then and then one day you're like, shit, I gotta learn how to tie my shoe. I don't think anyone expected that one. At least not in that way, right? What a weird process indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Just give me 1 second, you guys. I'll bring back the music. Well, I had a near death when I was a kid, and I don't think I was coming out of anything, but I did get brought back in with a whole instructional package, which was a trip because I was fine leaving. I was like, oh shit, I was only 10 years old. I'm like, great. I'm like, this is cool. I'm like, this is relaxing. Because, you know, between 0 and 10, my life was kind of, you know, crazy. I was already in my 3rd country by the time I was 10 when it occurred. So I was like, cool, this is great. And then I'm like, nope. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll do what I gotta do. Since I gotta do it. What are you talking about? That sounded cool. Hold on, let me hear that again. I like this segment. This whole track's turning out good. That's why they're called cell phones. They're meant to take you in the cell, lock you up in the cell. You ever see people in the middle of a busy intersection crossing the road and there's traffic and chaos while walking too? Shit. I mean, like, I'll use my phone if it's necessary, right? Like, so, you know, no one's perfect, but then there's those that are just completely entrapped to the screen. Yeah. All day long, all day. How that other segment came out really well. So I'm gonna bring back a little bit more of those instruments here. Yeah. Just a second. trip. Thank you, Brenna. Wookie, welcome. Yeah, I know, it's quite a track so far. It's just piecing it all together. I mean, I worked on it for like 15 minutes or 20 minutes before I went live, but altogether it's like an hour. It's piecing together well. There's actually a couple of segments I want to record, and the track is as good as done. I might have to do another live after or something, I don't know. No, not really. My throat was affected for a good part of this year, but it resolved itself recently. It's a lot better now. I don't know what that was all about, but... I wonder what Arnold would sound like if he did a Chewbacca. Come on, come on. Shit. Who else is gonna put their ass on the line and be half comedian, half music composer? Shit. Hey, come on! Don't make me Chewbacca! That did not come out right. But it was funny as shit though, so it's all good. I'm gonna have to see the replay on that one. Guys, hit the likes as well, don't be lazy. Get the stream a few extra likes or whatnot. Yeah, sometimes silence is a good medicine too, you know? If all I did was laugh, I would have like a 12-pack all day, because I get a good core workout when I'm laughing. Yeah, sounds good, Brenda, sounds good. I don't do some of my characters because in today's environment, 2025, people won't even look at it as comedy anymore. People are very sensitive these days. So I don't want to offend anyone accidentally. Although, you know, I am who I am, so I don't really care. It's not like I'm trying to. You noticed what? Tio, hi, how are ya? What did you notice, Brenna? What did you notice? Oh, yeah, the world is not the same. Not even close. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Well, it depends on what it is, right? I mean, I could get offended easily too. It just depends on what it is, right? If it's something unreasonable, then you know. But if it's, you gotta feel the energy of things too, right? Like I get haters coming on here talking shit. Yeah, it annoys me and stuff, but I don't take it personally. I just block them and wish them well. it's something I've worked on for a long time, so it's not something I'm discussing here. I'm working right now and just talking to the community. I mean, there's so many moving parts, so many elements into the art form, so it's like creating anything. You learn about it, you create, and you improve. It takes hard work and effort and time and dedication and passion and purpose. So some people want to create things they don't even have a purpose for, or even drawn to, or even have a passion for, but they see others do it and they're like, ooh, this looks lucrative, let me try. It never works out. It doesn't work out. You're just, you gotta have intention in things you do as well, right? So my recommendation is always do what you're called for. Truly. See, I'm not even used to playing like this, because I'm like squatting here. It's not my normal studio, so my hands are not used to this. That's like a piano sound, actually, Rohan. I was just dicking around. I didn't record any of that. I was just going off on it. Some of it sounded good though, right? Once I got zoned out, I liked it. I wish, like my parents or somebody when I was young, like got me to learn and stuff, but nobody did shit. So I had to learn everything on my own, and I was already like in a hard business, so I didn't really practice a lot of keyboards, so I wish I did, but I still have a lot of time to get better if I want. So yeah. And I had a broken hand, so like my pinky doesn't even move well, so I could barely use it. So, and then I did sword fighting for like over a decade, and all my hands got crushed when we're fighting with the wood swords. So should have protected my hands more, but they're okay. Everything's good. Even if I didn't have hands, I could make the music using a mouse and my nose. I'd find a way, trust me. Of course, I intend to. Why wouldn't I? Okay, let me see. I don't want it to get too fast paced, but I guess I like a certain kind of melody. Wait a minute, where am I? There's a lot of those. Yeah, I know. I was talking about it in my live streams like for the past before. I even said that I'm gonna be well no, there's software I guess, but there's also like a mic as well, right? That you could do it in real time. So you don't have to record and then process it. You just perform it into the mic and hear it in real time as an instrument attached. So I've mentioned that like 1,000 times, yeah. Pretty much. So that's something I've discussed about that I'm planning to use soon and do soon. Thank you. I don't know if you meant my music or Theta music in general. I don't know. Thank you. If I misunderstood, excuse me. We got poetry. Well, I mean, my music has my soul signature in it, so it cannot really be replicated or emulated. I mean, people try or whatever, like If they do, they could do it visually or like through words, but you cannot really emulate my soul, and that's all in my sound and how I make music. So, but that's the beauty of it, right? The same coffee, Rohan. I didn't get any new coffee. Same shit, bro. Well, it's late. Heck, with all this rain lately, I could use a nap myself. I like this part. I like this whole track. Well, let me hear that again. Maybe, yeah. I like tasty teas. I don't like too many kind of, you know, if I need to take that as a medicinal or something, I will, but otherwise I like enjoyable teas. Black teas, green teas, you know, teas. Black tea with lemon. Some Chinese tea is good too. Interesting. Perhaps. I haven't looked into that. Probably does more things too. Sounds good. Kiston, welcome. Haven't seen you in the lives much, but hope you're feeling well. Welcome to the party. Sorry. If you haven't seen one of my lives, then you're like, why the hell does he sound like that? how's your Sunday going? Thanks for some of the nice comments lately. I've noticed them. I haven't responded to everyone's comments. I've been going through various transitional phases. Thank you. I'm always looking to improve. I'm always working on myself and my art. So, if you want to leave something special behind, you got to put in a special effort. And that could be a full lifetime. Hey, it is what it is. That's part of my destiny. No, you can't drive like that? Why are you even watching a live stream while you're driving? Shit. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, sorry, maybe I didn't read something there. Sorry, I missed something, didn't I? Yes, my bad, my bad. Shit. Whoops. I was busy doing something, you guys. Yeah, I know. Rohan, what the hell were you talking about driving and shit? Lullabies disguised as state around music. What do you mean? Well, sometimes they're relaxing, sometimes they're intense, sometimes they're mysterious, sometimes they're dark, you know. I'm not a one-trick pony. I can do it all. I was gonna say I could do it all, baby, but yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, me too. I do, but they're not necessarily dark either. Like, there's real dark shit out there, right? It's just something that's not widely accepted in the relaxing meditation niche. That people are drawn to the same thing, you know, and then the people that get into it, they do the same shit, and it's always the same shit, and it creates this false reality. And I mean, it's cool. Like, I mean, yeah, people enjoy it, but you know, doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna follow along. I'll do whatever I like with my sound design, whether people like it or not. So that's how I was made. That's how God made me. I don't care about opinions or to fit in. So ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, sure, I could like go in a specific direction that would probably even ensure great success, but I'm like, you know, you don't have to always choose, you know, to abandon who you are for the easiest path to success. I can't do stuff like that. I can't just do anything just for a certain outcome. Not at all. Anyways, let me stop ranting and finish cooking this track up, because I'm hungry. I'm fasting all day again, and I'm getting hungry. And I made a nice soup yesterday, and I can't wait to warm it up and have that soup. Okay, I'm gonna take a mini bathroom break. I'll be right back, and I'm just gonna play it from the start, and I'll be right back. You guys enjoy. Nice, Rohan. Make sure it's waterproof. We don't want any accidents. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just gonna plug the phone in, so don't trip out, you guys. can't even. Hadouken's! Super. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Cool, I like that pass. The first pass I deleted completely. This one I like it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm in Canada right now. But, you know, if you want to know where I'm from. Shit. Believe it or not. Yeah. That's nice. We got people from all kinds of countries here. It's awesome. There is. It's called Canada's Butterflies. Istanbul. Nice. Thanks for being here. You know what I mean, Phoenix. I'm not gonna elaborate. Yes. Hooligans. Let me hear that one more time. Shenanigans, eh? Well, it's technically hooligan, right? But when I worked with an Indian feller and there was another Slavic person, that was like a thing we would say, hooligani. So it was like a inside, not a joke, but it was something that a group of people used. So I just kept it. Hooliganis. those pesky rodents. I'm almost done this whole track. It's really good. I want to introduce maybe another instrument in here though. For this segment. Otherwise, every segment is full and beautiful. It's about around 7 instruments being used. Welcome back. Hadoukens again for everybody. Why not? Shit! Every time I find the right sound, I lose it after. Oh my goodness, how often am I gonna do this? I don't even know if that's the sound. Chicago, the Windy City. kind of cool. Some parts I didn't flow as good, but some of that was pretty nice. Let me hear this again. It's not the sound. I found the right sound. What are people saying here? DJs who branched out into acid jazz, D&B, ambient. Okay, I missed something else. Place of house. Love your take on why we have it. What are we talking about here? Okay, I'm lost a little bit. This particular instrument. Thank you. I'm part playing, part creating. Doing my thing here, yeah. Thank you. Me, I didn't learn any Hindi words. Not the ones I should speak. Not the ones I should speak. Don't talk to me like that. Don't. Rohan, you bloody goat. I'm joking. You're a very nice man. It's 2:22 on the clock. Over here. Nicole, welcome back. Must be nice over there in California. 11:21. I like this part, but it's not the sound that I wanted. I'm gonna look for it. If I don't find it, I'm gonna leave it. This one sounds a bit better, huh? More mystical. Yeah. Wow, 8:23 a.m. Big Wave Dave, surfing coffee. Man, that's the life. Man, trade spots, come do this shit. Let me go surfing and have some coffee. Aloha, motherfuckers. Come on. What am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? Let's go. Surfing and coffee. That's the stuff. Where are you for it to be 8 in the morning? Like, where do you have surfing at 8 in the morning right now? Australia? Nah. Am I right? What are we talking about here? Aloha. Shit. Cool. Yes, I am. You're right. Always. I went surfing once in California, actually. I forgot where it was. Santa Cruz. My friend made me go in the morning. I didn't know it was a surprise trip. When I was visiting my friend, he just woke me up, said, "I have a surprise, bro." I was like, "Oh, cool. We're going surfing." I'm like, I've never even surfed before in my life, and I'm not even the type to go into the ocean. I don't like going far into the oceans. You know, that's a different world. But I went, and I went all the way out there in that green ass Pacific water. Yeah, Santa Cruz. It was green, dark. You can't see an inch down into the water. You don't know what's down there. And yeah, it was cold water for sure. And shit, you know, I went out there and they gave me the basics, and eventually I caught a couple of waves, but the locals were bitches. The locals over there were bitch asses. I'm allowed to say that on the stream, right? Yeah, it's not a swear word. They were bitches. They were like, because I must have had like a beginner's surfboat, and because they grew up there, I guess they think they own the water or some shit. So they were, you know, harassing us, talking shit, right? But they didn't know, like, you know, my friend runs a whole fighting school, and I was there with them, so it's like, it was kind of funny that they were trying to like bully us and intimidate us. Yeah, they didn't do shit other than bitch. And maybe I caught a wave and cut one of the locals off as well. Hey, I'm trying to surf too. I'm a beginner. I was like, woohoo! I caught a few waves on my first time. It was quite cool, you know. I still have the memories. And prior to that, I had like some what is it? You know, the shit that agitates your skin in the woods. Not poison ivy, the other one. In California, it's more prominent. Like, yeah, I got up, I caught some waves, Nicole, believe it or not. It was fun. My first attempt. Not my first attempt, but like my first time out there for a few hours. What's the other, not poison ivy, the other one that's in California that if you touch it, it'll screw you up. Yes, poison oak, there you go. So, but then going surfing for a few hours, that poison oak was gone the next day, so that salt water is super healing. Yeah. So that was a nice memory. That was a long time ago, though. Yeah, a long time ago. No, I'm not much into surfing. I don't like the ocean. Like, to go swimming. It's different. I like lakes and shit. Yeah. Anyways, where was I? Sorry, I got talkative and started reminiscing on memories and shit. Yeah, lakes. Quiet, calm, peaceful lakes. I mean, lakes have big ass fish too, but like the ocean is a whole other ballgame. Shit, a weird invisible jellyfish could freaking zap you to smithereens in there. And it's the Pacific. How far we were, definitely sharks could have approached and had a leg if they wanted, you know? Shit. There was like 20 or 30 people trying to surf. Yeah, I can't believe I did it too. When I look, like when we went all the way out to start catching waves, and I looked back at the beach, and people were this small walking around on the beach. I couldn't believe how far they made me go out. I couldn't believe it. There was no way it was shallow anywhere there. Like, and you can't see nothing. And there was like green, you know, green not algae, but like, you know, some plant life and shit. Ugh. Yeah, kelp, there we go. There's a lot of kelp, it was getting me caught. And then the locals that kept bitching, they're like, take your training wheels somewhere else, bro. I just wanted to say cowabunga, but like, I just kept it peaceful. They were talking a lot of shit, yeah. The locals. Oh yeah, they were like locals first, man. It's like we're from here, man. We go first. We ride the waves first, man. I was like, shit. This is how you treat visitors? But whatever. It was an interesting experience, yeah, to say the least. Good thing they didn't, try to sabotage our vehicle or something else. Wouldn't have went well for them at the time. Oh, spots can be not friendly. Yeah, yeah. Can you? Yeah, I know it's so weird. That was my first experience and my last. Oh, that's sad to hear. Yeah. How the hell do they do all that and go surfing at the same time is beyond me. Jeez. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, they have the cool new stuff you could take on lakes now, but that shit's expensive. If they're gonna make this gear, they need to make it more accessible to public. Like surfboards don't cost 5 to 10,000. You guys must have seen it. It's like a surfboard, but it like goes down into the water, all you have to do is just balance and it like you're flying above the water like on a surfboard, but if you stop the motion and the balancing, you'll just fall down into the water. It'll sink. Though that's cool for a lake. Like that would be wicked once you learn how to use it. But that shit's expensive. Like who's got 10K to throw on that? Like a freaking floating surfboard. Like come on, yeah, hydrofoil board. Yeah, 5K plus USD. Welcome to Canada. It's like 8-9,000. It's cool, but it's not accessible to people. Make that shit accessible to people, then you'll have all the sales. You're targeting the niche market. There's no way it costs that much to design or fabricate. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not in that business. Yeah, but I think it's too expensive. But I would love to have one day and explore that on a lake. But by the time they make that shit cheaper, Yamaha is gonna come out with their freaking. You guys see their freaking riding horse, the motor horse? What? And then they got like a flying bike now, another company. By the time the freaking floaty board becomes cheap, people aren't gonna even want that. They're gonna want to take their freaking mechanical horse through the woods. Their AI powered horse bike. It's like a motorcycle, but operates like a horse with joints and shit, and you could go up rocks and cliffs, and it's pretty cool. Lake Tahoe is really nice. You're very lucky to live out there, Nicole. That's beautiful. Wow. That's an amazing spot. I visited Lake Tahoe once as well. It was breathtaking. I know it's like a clicky kind of environment though, right? So I don't know. But it's one gorgeous place. I like seeing snow there too. Seeing snow in California is pretty cool. Hold on, let me put the music back on while we talk. Why am I just sitting here quietly? I'm practically done the track too. Practically, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done the track. So let's listen and we can chat for a bit. Since people are chatty today. Where are there wildfires? In Ontario? Ah, okay. I didn't know how big Lake Tahoe is. I like Calaveras area is cool. I like Big Basin before it burned down, which is a tragedy. I don't understand how that happened. Wherever my friend took me, I liked it, and that was all away from the city, so I didn't go visit there to stay in the city. Yeah, the Yamaha bike, Rohan. Uh-oh. That's a problem. So what do you guys think of this track I cooked up today? Pretty damn nice, right? Yeah, but California is expensive as shit. Sorry to say, Nicole, it's ridiculous. I mean, yeah. And they got weird laws, and it's my opinion though. I'm not hating. Like, if I lived out there, I'd adapt and enjoy and appreciate, you know? Yeah, California is way more expensive, man. Go to any city in California. Typical rent is like 4,000, 5,000 bucks a month, and that's USD, bro. Do the math. That's like 7,000 Canadian. Have fun paying for that shit. No, they have forests and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of chatter. What can you do, bro? Well, you know, if you could have a life that you're happy and satisfied with there, of course, that's amazing. Like I said, you're lucky to be in the Tahoe area, wherever that is. Oh, near San Jose, yeah. At the Bay Area, okay, cool. That's exactly where I visited, the Bay Area. I never got a chance to go anywhere else. Just gotta top up my drink and come back. The GTA, man. I've traveled across the GTA more times than you know. From Brampton, from Milton, all the way to Ajax, and all the way north to up to North Bay. I've been everywhere out there. Yeah, GTA 6. I'll be back, you guys. Enjoy the vibes for now. I need a refill. And I should get off soon, but maybe I'll come back and make another track. I don't know. sounded really good downstairs. I thought you were a dude too, sorry. My bad. That's just a word. Those are just words, Rohan. Meditation in general is a very broad idea. Even when I focus in here, that's a form of meditation. Meditation just means thought and focus, where your awareness goes. So the people that coined that word, they came after my channel one time because I used something like that in my title. It was stupid because they're teaching an ideology. So, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just saying. People like to coin thought and stuff, but Sue, okay, cool. Yeah, those are the guys. I got zero respect for how they came at me, talking shit. So I don't care. You could be a guru, you could be anything. I know spiritual law, and people that seem highly spiritual could be full of shit sometimes. So no disrespect if that's someone you look up to. That's just my opinion and my experience. Yeah, but that's meditation to begin with, bro. Yeah, so I don't idolize anybody. Ever. Of course not, because everyone's humbled by birth, by being in the human body. But people don't remember that. There's a reason why we're in the body. It's humbling by default. That's why when earlier somebody said, "Hey master," I'm like, no, I'm just a student. I don't take on these titles. I don't need to. I don't want to. I don't desire to. I don't need to be praised in that way or looked up to like that. I don't care about things like that. Nonsense. Just how I'm talking right now, I'll be talking the same way. I'll always be me. Whether I'm at 400,000, 2 million, 5 million subscribers, I don't give a shit. Oh, Kathy, you're back. You zoned out. It's a nice track, but it's hard to zone out if you hear me going pop, 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 pop. Sorry. This track's not coming out today, maybe tomorrow. I'm taking it easy today, maybe just making some music. I'm not making any videos today, because if I start, I need a little downtime a bit. So I might take a break to eat soon, and then come back and make another track on a live again, just because I want to make another track. Yeah, this track is done. Like, if you hear it, it's looping, and there's nothing else I need to do to it. It's legit. It's a legit little masterpiece here, or just in its own right, you know. Background chatter? How dare you, Kathy? 6117. No, I'm just joking. Oh, shit. I'm gonna let it play out, and then I'm gonna go take my food break. Protection. Kathy, no. It's native. Welcome back. Yeah, well, I'm glad this was a boosting session, because I was kind of down all week, but I'm feeling better. You never know, people are pretty talkative, so maybe there's not a lot of lurkers. Yeah, I know. Maybe Sunday is a good day to go live in the daytime. I don't know. Or maybe today is just an energy. Who knows? Something about the moon approaching. Yeah, I'm feeling brighter, yes. Yes, I do. Me in spite. My dog. Yeah, I once had a freaking balcony door slide off its hinges and fall right on my toe, big toe. I had to go to the hospital and have it drained of blood. It was the shittiest day. I slept on the balcony of an apartment building. It was a long time ago. I was young. Maybe late teenage years, like 17 or something. and I slept on the couch on the balcony because I like the summer breeze, you know. And in the morning when I got up, I was gonna go inside, and I had a sliding screen door. So thank God it was the screen door. Yeah, and the screen door wasn't on the ground. It was like a step, so it was elevated. So somehow the screen door came off the hinge and fell off the elevated part, and boom, right on my toe, and it was killing. I had to like put ice cold water on my toe, and if I removed the ice cold water, my toe would throb, and it was really bad. And it took like 5-6 hours before I even had it drained, or 7-8 hours. So the whole day it was just throbbing in pain endlessly. By the time I got to the hospital, I had to sit there and wait. They didn't prioritize my toe injuries, so I was just like, it took them a few minutes. All they did was like put a bunch of needles in between my toes, like just imagine my foot. They put a bunch of needles in there. I didn't like that shit. To freeze it, and then they drained the toe. I know. That was interesting. Well, guys, I don't know. The track is almost over, and my tummy is like, you know, as much as I'm having fun talking to everybody, maybe I should take a break and then come back a bit later. I don't know who I'll see, but you know what I mean? It's almost 3, so. No, I can't. Funny one though. Why a dad joke out of all? I thought you meant a bad joke. I do those all the time. Alright guys. Well, bye guys. Bye Nicole, Bexy, Kathy, Intuitive Mystic, Rohan, Phoenix. A dad joke. I don't know. Where did that come from? What's that about? I mean, I could, but I don't like to be told what to do. I don't like to be told what to do. So yeah. Thank you guys. Yeah, the track is done. Beautiful track. And you know, oftentimes they come out this way because I'm on a live with you guys. So, you know, it's pretty cool. Let me just save it. Make sure it's saved. And I'm going to go warm up my soup. And yeah, good night. Go to sleep, Rohan. You're going to miss my next live. You'll be in dreamland, zoned out. Let me just shut everything down here. Everything getting shut down. Everything is getting shut down. Guys, yeah, already controlled S. Computer's already asleep. Hadoukens for everybody. I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me and having good vibes today. That was pleasant for me as well. So I got a good healing energy from you guys as well today. And hopefully the music was blessed as well. Mr. Dave, aloha. Enjoy the sunshine and the coffee and the sounds of the waves. Bye, guys. See you next time. Be well. Boop. Boop. See ya.